Hey, how's everyone doing? This is New York Dan here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Switch you around right here. You can see my fish tank. 15,000 gallons. Yeah, so hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to, I'm filming this in the evening, but it'll probably be morning chat. I might be able to put it up a little earlier tonight. Got a lot going on, guys. I'm packing up for the next cruise. It's going to be exciting. Yeah, been stressing. The comments, it's getting out of hand, guys. Too much troll. Yeah, people saying bad stuff in there. Like, why are you taking a cruise if it's stressing you out so much? Yeah, trying to have some fun here, you know. Here we go. I got me notes, lads. I got all kinds of notes. Some of these are about my trip. I got some stuff written down to do. I'm going to bring this on the cruise. Yeah. Couple of things to do. Oh, I was going to make a cucumber tomato salad. How's that? Something healthy. I had some chili tonight. I'll merge the clip and I'll show you what I made. Show you what I made so far. I got to see if my tomatoes are still good. So, yeah, guess what, guys? I'm going on quite an extensive cruise. It's going to cost me less money than being at home. How's that for you? I'm trying to set up the internet on the cruise. It's a little bit on the expensive side. Actually, the internet is costing me a lot. Probably more money than I'm paying for the whole cruise almost. The Wi-Fi, because it has to do satellite. That way I can hit up the channel. I can keep videos coming on the channel while I'm on the cruise. Yeah. I have a buy me a coffee. We'll try to raise some funds. Hopefully I can get enough to do the satellite. Get the satellite Wi-Fi. And I'll try to do a live stream when I'm on the cruise. I'll be doing it solo, so I'll have more time this one. Yeah. Maybe the trolls can can give me a donation if they feel bad for me. Yeah. So, Sarasota Tim. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, his video today, he only put 2 vids out. The first one, he had to get out of the campground. Yup, can only stay there. I thought he said 14 days maximum. Yeah, kind of bites. He had to put everything away, empty the tanks, he had to pump the duty out, disconnect everything, take the jacks down, the whole bit, and then tow that thing out of there. And he said it was at like a secret location. It's probably he parked it by his daughter's place. I don't know. Maybe Eddie was at work. I heard that Eddie didn't want him around there. That's what was going on. Maybe he left it there during the day. Because then later on, they filmed another video with apple picking. Not apple picking. They went to apple orchards and looked at the stores. I did not see any actual apple picking. But I could be mistaken because the apple orchards video was almost an hour and he went to several apple orchards. It's basically, they have like a little store in there, a country store, and he was filming in every store. And to be honest with you guys, I watched some of it, but it's one of those things, once you've seen one apple orchard store, you've seen them all. So he started going to the second and the third store, and so I'm like, you know what? I can't watch any more of this. I cannot watch it. It's too damn boring. Now, I don't know how he got people to view that video. I really don't. I mean, his daughter was with him, you know, maybe to see his daughter or hear some kind of commentary, but it was dull. I don't know why he thinks those apple orchard stores are so great. You can get apples right at the grocery store if you want. I don't know. But it did not make for good content. That's for damn sure. So, while he was doing that, I think the trailer may have been parked at the daughter's. He headed somewhere, and he went with the daughter in her car. And now he's got to go to another campground. And he said it's going to be on the Lake Lanier. I believe he calls it Lake Lanier. And he had just gotten out of, where's the note from the other day? He was just at a state campground. I can't, you know what the name of it is on yesterday's notes? I already threw them out. So, yeah, he's going to unveil where he's staying. Maybe he'll put that out tonight. I haven't seen anything new pop up. Yeah, it's been Dullsville. The videos are few and far between, and they haven't been that interesting on his channel. I don't understand how he even gets the views, to be honest. I'm baffled. It's really strange stuff. Oh, and he's still talking about that water pressure thing. Instead of fixing the damn problem, he's obsessing over this stupid water pressure reducer. And like I was saying yesterday, it's just an orifice thing. I don't even think that's what has to do with it. No, he's got a bad connection. He should take it apart and just fix it. Or he could drill a hole in the floor and just let it drain out from under the sink. I don't know. That's one way to do it. Yeah, these trailers, oh, by the way, we had a lot of comments going on today. Wow. Today's been a busy comment day. That's for damn sure. Yeah, a few of you had commented about the trailers saying that they are built terribly. They're so thin, the walls and everything in them. And then when you have them on wheels and you're actually driving with the trailer, the whole thing is a rattle trap. It's just going to fall apart. Yeah, going to rattle apart on the highway. And these things, man, they are bad news with the depreciations. It is terrible. Once it gets old, no. Hey everyone, it's New York Dan here. I'm back to eating healthy. Chili with beans, right? But I added in turmeric root and jalapeno, plus some fresh red onions. I'm going to cook all this stuff in the mic. That might tame down the onions. It's quick and easy. And then I'm going to boil up these hard-boiled eggs here. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, probably have lime water to drink with it. Healthy chili, that's what we're making today. I'll put a link here to one of my other vids. Welcome to the channel. Here's a hardcore log splitter. Look at that cylinder. You have to put this hydraulic oil, I believe, in the system. It's got a pump there. Gas powered. $1,299. That's the only catch. $1,299. It's over at Home Depot. They call the Champion 27 ton. Yeah, that would really make easy work of splitting up wood. I don't know, you have to burn a lot of wood to pay for it, that's for sure. Sorry for the abrupt ending there. Yeah, I showed you what I had. My memory card had filled. I have a new one for the cruise. I gotta like get with this stuff. Yeah. It's tough to do, guys. I could do it the easy way and just have AI do the commentary. It will take my face and animate it. Have Grok do all the research. I just press a button and ease on back in my chair. AI, baby. No AI here, guys. Get this. I saw a video where this doctor claims if you want to increase your memory, he says add a teaspoon of sesame oil to your morning coffee. Has a bunch of great antioxidants and is supposed to be the best thing for you. Now, I know the carnivore people say no seed oil, so take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if the carnivore thing, I would be very scared doing that. A lot of the stuff like the sausages, they even put like sugar, I think, in some of those different sausages with spice and fat and stuff. Who knows what's in there? Jimmy Dean sausage. Yeah, I saw your comments. You schooled me. Jimmy Dean was a country singer, and then he started in with the breakfast industry. He started making sausage. And he was in Diamonds Are Forever. James Bond, baby, 007. Pretty cool. Now, I still don't know who the heck played Bond. I want to say it was Roger Moore. But it seems like that Diamonds Are Forever was set at an earlier time. I'm not sure if Moore was doing Bond when that was made. That is the $1 million question. I'll have to watch it again sometime. Soon. Maybe on the boat. Who knows? Oh, by the way, guys, I got to tell you some cool stuff going on. They have a number of really good movies that they're going to be doing on the cruise, and they're going to put them on the big screen, and you can sit out on deck under the stars and watch these movies. This is going to be really, really cool. Once I get on the damn ship, I'm sure I'm going to have a blast. I'm going to have a fun time. It's just the stressing of getting everything in order to do this. Yeah. And you got to be high energy, and I've been worried about my health and stuff. You know what? Oh, by the way, yeah, the elephant in the room. I checked today on the app, and I have no results yet from my blood work. I don't know what to do. Maybe tomorrow I should call them or something. I'm not sure. I just got to be patient, I guess. I would really like to know before I go on the ship. Man, I checked the blood pressure this evening with the cuff machine, and here's what I found. Well, I was sitting in the chair, and it came out fine. It was 122 over 71, something like that. So it's not, I don't even know what, I think I was closing my hand too much with the wrist cuff link. And it does go up if you get stressed. When I was at the doctor's, the lady checked it and it was high because I was like freaked out. Then I checked, okay, so tonight I checked with the cuff, And that one came back even lower. It came back like, I think it was 108 or 109 over 60 something. So apparently the blood pressure's fine here. It's fine. And I didn't even take any supplements for the blood pressure today. I didn't even take that. I don't even know if I had the fish oil yet. Now I got to make sure I don't get sick for the cruise. I just took a vitamin C. It's that time of year where the weather changes. Tim's been having a problem without, he says it's ragweed. He's been taking some medicines. Yeah, I kind of feel the same thing. My nose, maybe sneeze once in a while. I just hope it's not a cold. Because if it is the ragweed, once I get out to sea on the ship, there shouldn't be an issue. You're not going to have any of that. So, yeah, there's some exciting stuff coming up here on the channel. I've been informed that they have a tea time in the afternoon on the ship. I'm going to try to get to it in the dining room. I'm going to try to attend it. I'm going to go to it. This should be cool. I'll film it. I also am finally going to try to find the fitness center on board the ship. And from what I understand, they also have a sauna as well. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff on this ship. We're going to try different drinks. In the casino, I get free drinks. I'm not going to buy a wine or beverage package on the cruise. That doesn't make sense. I'll get enough drinks in the casino. When you go on these cruises, you are allowed to bring one wine bottle with you. Perfectly legit. You can bring one bottle of wine, not a bottle of hard liquor. You put it in your luggage, and that's acceptable on the cruise. So I might as well bring a bottle. The only thing, it is going to make the luggage heavier. And I got to lug that luggage through the city. I'm going to be walking it from Penn Station over to the cruise terminal. I think the weather is okay we'll see, for Saturday. Yup. So, yeah, that's the downside. If I make the luggage too heavy, it's going to be hard to walk it. I got to really be precise about this, how I pack it up. Yeah. So there's a number of things I'm going to be trying on this cruise that I've never done yet. I never have gotten to do on the cruise. And hopefully, I'm going to a lot of exotic locations on this cruise as well. We're going to be going to the islands, a number of them in the Caribbean, including Barbados. Some others, which I can't remember. I think I'm going to be at St. Martin. Yeah, the place Cowpody goes. I'm going to be stopping there. There's a bunch more. You'll find out. Yeah, once we get underway. Yeah, stock market took a hit today. Some of you are doing comments about the market. And I was saying Carnival Cruise Line, which I'm going on, CCL's the symbol. I think that's a buy. It got kicked down a little today when the market had a surprise drop off this afternoon. Now they're worried about regional banks and their lending. They might have too many bad loans. There's always something coming out of left field. But what does that have to do with the cruise line? That got kicked down a little. If I can get it around 28 a share, I think that's a good buy because they had great earnings, an excellent report, and their stock got trashed after the earnings. It was up to 32 and change, almost 33, and now it's back down to 28. Heck, that's a buying opportunity right there. that's a screaming buy. If that goes back up, you can make $5 a share. Forget it. You can, that's a payday right there. And then I don't see why it would be going down. The business has been extremely well. Oh, by the way, the cruise I'm going on, I've heard that it's sold out. So that should tell you something, how the cruise industry is, how it's going. Yeah. And yeah, I read the comments. A lot of people are putting down different trade ideas, options, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? The thing of it is, when you do those options, the premium is priced in. That's what you have to pay to buy the option before you even make any money. And it's almost like a sports bet. They like adjust it based on what they think the stock will do. Yeah, it makes it harder to get a winner. I think you're better off just doing the stock trades, the solid trades. So the options are like a lotto ticket. You can get them real cheap. So you could spend like $50 or something on some options, and maybe it will be a winner. But I think you're better off playing at the casino on board the Carnival cruise ship. If you want to do stuff like that, if you want to do small bets. So, Dawn commented that she thinks it was about $1,700 Tim spent to register his Goldwing and square up the sales tax on it. Not cheap, guys, not cheap. Only to put it into a garage and have to have someone store it for him. And we were talking before about how those trailers, man, they fall apart. And once they get old, nobody wants them. And I dare to say that if you have a trailer and it gets too run down or too many things break on it and it's an older model, you might end up having to pay a junk man to dispose of it. That's bad. Like that one I showed you guys in Connecticut. If you haven't seen it, just look at the short video list on my channel. Yeah, check the shorts. There's a video of, I put it on that. You can watch it anytime you want. It's a quick one. It's only like 4 minutes. Yeah, I put a lot of shorts up. Be sure to check that section, especially when I'm on the cruise, because if there's music around, I'll do the shorts. That way I can broadcast the music usually, and you can enjoy it. I'll just put it up as a short vid. Yeah, I should be getting real excited and pumped to get going on this cruise. This is going to be world class, and I'm very, very lucky to be able to go. I'm a little stressed because what happened is last year I had offers from the casino department that were expiring, and my friend was telling me, who does all the cruising, he was like, you should take advantage of those. You don't know if they're going to give you more offers or not. So I booked 2 cruises. It's the one that I went on before in September and this one. Then they gave me an offer like The Godfather. They made me an offer I couldn't refuse. They gave me drinks everywhere. But the dates, I perused through them. I already had cruises in the fall. So I figured the end of August, let's just do it then. I didn't realize how quick the time flies by. Because it's like I went on that cruise in August. As soon as I got back, I got my bags unpacked. I had enough time to get my laundry squared away, repack again, and then head out. That's how quick it was. And even this time, it was way too fast. Now I'm already back going on another one. Man, And what I probably should have done is only book them when the weather was colder. Get away from the New York winter. You can't win though. But then if I walked it, what if it's stormy or it's, freezing temps? Going to be harder to do the walk to get to the ship. Or even if you have a transportation, a driver picking you up, if there's snow or something like that, you're going to be stressing to get to the ship. You can't win. It's tough. You got to be tough. So we'll see. I don't know. After this cruise, though, I'm going to be focusing on doing stuff around my hometown. Yeah, I got to catch up. Take a break for a little bit. It's getting too much. Well, part of it, I was stressing myself out. Now I'm feeling better. I would like to get my blood work numbers. Yeah. You can't win. You cannot win. Apparently the headache is not from the blood pressure because I had super low blood pressure. I think it's a stress headache. I freaked myself. From the YouTuber Tideline to Alpine, the girl Amanda was in her van. She was getting bad headaches, and it turned out it was from her blood pressure. And she had to go to the emergency room, and they checked it. It was very high, and they had to medicate her and put her on a prescription. And she has to watch her diet and stuff. So I was jumping the gun thinking it's got to be that. But it turns out, I think it's just a stress headache. That's what was going on. Too much, man. Too much. I got to get to the islands and de-stress, man. That's what I need. Yeah, we're going to sample some drinks in the casino. It's on the house. Maybe a cognac. How's that? Is that a brandy? Have something like that. Have to have something to calm down, right? So, gonna be like BE, barium exposure. Need an elixir. Yeah. Oh yeah. In the comments, you were mentioning that Tim would have, if the baby was crying on the airplane, he would have like lost his temper or would have like driven him crazy. Yeah. I bet Tim was the kind of guy like Jack Nicholson. He needed an elixir from the wife and kids. No, I bet that he was drinking all the time. He used to be a drinker, and I bet that's why he can't drink anymore. He probably has a bad temper, and he gets real mad. I bet you. Jack Nicholson. That's it. So, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I got to put these damn wheels on. I keep talking about this. I'm going to screw myself over if I wait too late and something goes wrong, because I got to use this drill to drill the rivet out of my plastic wheels on my luggage. If I mess this up, then I'm not going to have a luggage that rolls to get to the cruise ship. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go out and get another luggage or something. So I better test this out sooner rather than later. When I do this, I'll make a separate video about upgrading my luggage. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. And I'll see you guys real soon. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great day on Friday or a great night. Yeah. I might be getting up super early tomorrow, actually, to get a lot of things done. Yo. All right, guys. Your friend, New York Dan. Over and out.